Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in again today. I'm here to review the new CoverGirl True Blend Foundation. So I'll go ahead and read a description about what this product is supposed to be and then go into some of the pros and cons. I've worn this for a few days now, so I feel like I have a good handle on it, so I'll just go ahead and hop right in. So just reading the description on my cell phone, the True Blend makeup basically is sort of a lot like the L'Oreal True Match or the Maybelline Fit Me, and that it's all about sort of this really large color range. So it has 21 shades and it features a new shade matching system. So there's 3 groups. There's light, medium, and deep, and then within that there's a variety of shades. I'm guessing 7 shades in each group. And so basically once you find your shade, they're just saying that it is supposed to be a seamlessly flawless nude look that blends in and virtually disappears. So based on that description, it sounds pretty accurate. The True Blend Foundation has been out on shelves before in drugstores, except it was recently repackaged and sort of reformulated and re-promoted. So I've never been a huge CoverGirl foundation fan, but I am in love with the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. So because I love this one so much, when I saw the True Blend that came out, I figured I'm gonna give it a try because I was really pleasantly surprised by the 3-in-1. They have very similar packaging, and you know, I'm always down to try any new drugstore foundation because I just love new foundations. So anyways, the True Blend is very lightweight, just like the description explains. It is a light to medium buildable coverage, but really it does seamlessly blend into your skin. So as you kind of blend it in, it really does sort of disappear, as the description said. And that's actually kind of perfect way to put it. So I'm going to go through the pros and the cons. So I guess it's all really about what you're looking for in a foundation. So if you really like a natural finish, if you don't like a lot of coverage, you're looking for something really lightweight, this would be an amazing foundation for you. It does have a really natural, kind of satiny, dewy finish, so it looks a lot like skin. And I am wearing it today, so you can kind of get a feel for what it looks like. There's an amazing shade range, which is great. I have this in the color L5, which is a little bit dark for me. I probably would use this more in the summer than the winter, and you know, would probably need to purchase a lighter shade if I wanted to wear this every day. But just to give you an idea, this is L5 on my face. So yes, very lightweight, very natural, very blendable. It feels like skin. It feels like you don't have makeup on your face. So those are sort of all the pros. I think the packaging is also definitely a pro. It does come with a pump, which is awesome. The one negative thing about the packaging that I will say is when you squeeze the pump down, it tends to get stuck in the bottle, so then you have to like push it back up. So I didn't find the pump was of really great quality, but nevertheless, better to have any sort of working pump than to have no pump at all. So also the color range is obviously a plus. That's amazing. They don't though, however, come in the shades where it's like neutral, warm, cool, sort of like True Match. It's more of just a number system, so you have to really look at the swatches or see if you can find testers at your drugstore to really make sure you're getting the right undertone. So they don't make it quite as foolproof as the L'Oreal True Match, but still between the light, medium, and deep, you know, in the color spectrum, you can pretty much figure out your shade fairly easily. And the price, this retails for $9.99, which I think is a really good deal, especially considering that it comes with a pump. So I think that is definitely another pro. Now, getting into the cons of this, there's just a few. First off, this is not a long wearing foundation. So if you're looking to wear this for more than 7 to 8 hours, I would say this probably isn't the foundation for you. On a typical day for me, leaving the house, getting home from work, I would expect for my foundation to last about 11 hours, which I realize is probably more than the average person. So I tend to really gravitate towards the more long-wearing foundations. But yeah, so this doesn't have a lot of staying power. It's not your long-wearing, your bulletproof foundation by any means. Also, it is very dewy and it is very kind of that satiny finish that doesn't really work so well with oily skin. So if you have oily skin, it's, you know, you're gonna need to blot with powder or touch up throughout the day. You know, you will see a lot of oiliness in your T-zone, but a lot of people love that really glowy, dewy, satiny finish look. So if you're a fan of that, this is perfect for you. And then the only other con that I found is it is transferable. So it's not going to be your transfer resistant foundation like Revlon Color Stay or anything like that. So when you eat, if you wipe your mouth with a napkin, or you touch your face throughout the day, if you're on your cell phone, you know, you are going to notice patches of your skin are going to show through, and your blush and things like that are going to begin to fade throughout the day. So if you have the right color match, that's not a huge problem, especially if you have good skin. But I found for myself, because I actually had a little bit too dark of a shade, when it started to fade throughout the day, I had like patches on my face. Like you could tell around my mouth and my nose and some areas of the side of my face where I maybe leaned my hand, that I had these like white patches on my face because the foundation was darker than my actual skin tone. So because it is, you know, very transferable, you need to make sure you get a really good shade match on this. So all in all, I think this is a great foundation if you're looking for a lightweight coverage, if you're looking for something that's dewy, and you know that you don't need it to last a long time. If you have a more oily skin type and you are looking for the more long-wearing, bulletproof kind of type of makeup, I would definitely check out the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. This is like my go-to drugstore foundation. I love it so much, kind of along the same lines as Revlon Color Stay. Not quite as thick, not quite as full coverage, not quite as like chemically smelling and stuff like that. And I love Revlon Color Stay, don't get me wrong, but this is a little bit more a step below Revlon Color Stay, but you know, still very long wearing, still very mattifying, great for oily skin. So I would reach for the Outlast Stay Fabulous over the TruBlend any day. It's just, you know, my preference, but I still really did enjoy the TruBlend. I just don't think for me it is a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 going to work type of foundation, just because of the lasting power. I see this as more of something that I would wear on a weekend running errands, or you know, hanging out with girlfriends or around the house. You know, I don't think that I would wear this really regularly to work. Maybe in the summer, just if I'm looking for something a little more lightweight. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope this was helpful. I did also want to mention that CoverGirl came out with this True Magic, like, it's like some sort of silicone skin perfector powder. And I did find you can use this as either a primer before you apply the foundation or as a touch-up powder. And it's very similar to like the Mally Beauty, and I know other brands have these sort of silicone touch-up powders. And it's not even a powder, it's really like a gel. It's a silicone gel that you use to touch up your face and absorb oil. And I'd never used anything like this. I'd only heard about it. And I will say it did work really well, and it did help control my oil very well. So if you do have oily skin, you might want to check this out and try using these together. So anyways, guys, I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.